All right, we're going to go through taking Google Docs, kind of the next level here, and a little bit kind of off the cuff, some things that you can do with Google Docs other than your students creating things and sharing things with you. I think that's kind of a given when using Google Docs. Students can create a document, a presentation, share that with you, and things like that. And so just some different ways possibly to use Google Docs. And again, this is a recording, so if you see something that you want to explore further, just hit the pause button and you can explore a little bit further. Now, the assumption of this video is that you already know a fair share about Google Docs and how to create documents, how to share documents, things like that. And so for the sake of time, we're not going to go over those things specifically, but more so actually using in the application into the classroom. And so what we have here in front of on the screen is just an agenda of what we had done at Lac Pearl Valley here this last year. And so what we're going to do is show a couple examples of classroom use. And I'm going to start with something that seems to me could be an easy way to use Google Docs in the classroom with your students, is to create some type of a brainstorming activity. And what this brainstorming activity is what a teacher can do is set up a document, insert a table, and you can do as many rows as you want. But the purpose of the table here is so that we don't get into cursor wars, I call them, with people trying to claim their space on a document. Because if you have a class of 30 and they all get into this document and are fighting for a spot, it's hard to do without a table. And you can even actually number these boxes if you wanted to make it a little bit easier. And so what you would do is, for instance, we'll take social studies, for example. What do you know about these people? And I'm actually just going to create a new document. Okay, and so this is World War II people. Okay. And the following people. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to so Hitler, obviously, and I'm going to go insert, and I'm actually just going to, or excuse me, table, and I'm actually just going to do one row for this one and maybe go 10. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is number these. And table 10, oops, table 10, and you could copy and paste the tables too, if that makes it a little bit easier. Okay, and so for instance, what I'm going to do is, or I'd label these actually 11, oops, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'd number the kids off, and I'd say, all right, John, you have number 5. All right, so you're in box number 5, and what we're going to do is we're going to share this whole document with people. We got to change it to public on the web. Anyone can edit. And now I can take this document, take this URL, copy it. And the easy way to do it is to use a web service such as bit.ly, and take that URL that I just copied and make it a shorter URL. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste my link up here, hit enter, And things have slowed down here. There it is. Oops. Okay, and so I can actually customize this. This is assignment 1. Save. Nope. Assignment or bit.ly/Ramo345. I'm going to copy that, go back to my document, and what I can do is take that and put that there and put this on the screen. Now my students know that they need to go to this address in order to access this document. So if they type that in, they'll access this document. It's already shared. It's public on the web. John has number 5. You'd click on the number 5 box and type in what he knows about Adolf Hitler. Okay. And number 11, whatever. Okay, and so you could do like a brainstorming activity with Google Docs. You could also do collaborative lesson plan writing with your fellow teachers. And so this is just a template made out of basically a table. And I could take this document, for instance, and say that Mary is my teaching partner. And so share this with Mary, click share, and not going to, but you can share that with your teaching partner. Then they can collaboratively write lessons with you if you so choose. So kind of a neat, you can edit this any way possible. Grade level, course. And so you can create collaborative lesson plans. Kind of a neat way to use Google Docs amongst your colleagues. Another thing that you can do is create a survey of parents or quizzes. And what this is actually going to be a Google form. And so what this is so this is Lockepearl information questionnaire. I can go back into my drive, and I just need to find it. Okay, right here. And what this is a form. So when somebody fills out this form, so this is I'm really not even reading these. Hit submit. Now back in my form so I can see their answers. And so a questionnaire, a survey, you can also do quizzes that way for your students. You could do a sign-up sheet using a Google document or a Google spreadsheet. Again, just a spreadsheet created how you want it. And so this would be for a potluck. If you're bringing something from the Americas, what are you bringing? Email, phone number, something from Asia, Europe. And so just different types of things you could do, a sign-up sheet of any kind using Google Docs. All you do is share, make this public on the web. Anyone can edit. Hit save. Again, take this URL. And what I would do again is make it a small URL. And you can add your title, things like that there. Send that email out or send that link out to parents in an email, whatever you want to do. But kind of a neat way to create a sign-up sheet. You can do a newsletter. And so again, creating a template that you can use in the classroom. And what you can do with this is, so you create your newsletter. Hit File, Publish to the Web, and start publishing. And what this will do is give you a document link. You can take this link right here, copy it, stick it on your website somewhere. You can even embed this in your website. Going to insert document, find this document, and put it onto a web page. And so kind of a neat way that you can just create a newsletter. And the cool thing is you can just keep the same newsletter. You'll never have to insert that link again on your website, because when you edit this, it'll automatically change on your website. And so you just need to say that a new website or a new newsletter will be on there at every first of the month or something like that. And a good way to communicate with parents as well. If you want to get to this website, here's the tinyurl.com/docs/LQPV, and you can get to this document too. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. You can create a picture montage for your website. And so as you create your Google presentation, you can insert pictures. And you can put this presentation onto your website, and it'll actually scroll through. An example of this is at the Yellow Medicine East website. On their homepage is a Google presentation right here that'll go through, and as it loads up here, it'll go through pictures automatically from the school. And so kind of a neat thing you can put on your website, and that can actually be embedded straight into your website if you so choose. The last thing I really want, and then you can create websites. The last thing I really want to show you is using a Google Calendar. And so what you can do if you go to actually the website YouTube video is you can start your own calendar for your classroom. And so just going to do this so it's a little easier, not so much stuff on there. Is what you can do is create a calendar. So go to calendar up on top, and what you're going to want to do is go to My Calendars and create a new calendar. I'm going to call this Social Studies, or we'll call it History 8. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this calendar public because I want to share it with my students. And create calendar. It'll ask, say, making your calendar public. Yes, that's fine. Now what I can do is, there's my History 8. I can click on this little button. I'm going to change the color to red. And I can add in my lesson plans. Okay, we're going to review here. We're going to do assignment 1. Assignment 2, and here we're going to test. Okay. Now what I can do with this is I can take this whole calendar and I can do it to a couple things. I can send it to people that even don't have Google Calendars. I can share this calendar with others. And so for instance, if I have my groups created, if I put all my students into a group. Let's see if I had a group. I don't have a group in there. And so I could just add in, again, Mary, my wife. And I could hit save, and that'll send to those people. And it'll share with them. So when they log into their Google Calendar, what they will see is all my events. You can also embed this into your website, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to delete this calendar before I forget. And so it's something that you can really use in your classroom if you can share with teachers, sped teachers, put it onto your website, and different things like that. And so just wanted to show you some different ways that you could actually use Google Documents. I didn't show you actually how to do Google Docs, but more so the actual application into the classroom.